Okay. Red five diamonds in my bag. If you wanna sit down, stupid like that. My mom is so in, oh my god, damn. Okay, I show you what's in my bag. Red five diamonds in my bag. If you wanna sit down, stupid like that. My mom is so in, oh my god, damn.
Hi, fellow K-pop stans. Well, today, I'm back with a K-pop opinions video. Please remember that these are only my opinions, and I don't mean to hate on any idol. So, let's get into the video with the first opinion. I just don't get why we are doing this. I've seen many armies trying to defend Suga by saying that he wasn't that drunk and drove slowly, which is true, but that isn't an excuse. The law says that you can't drive a vehicle while drunk, so why did he do it? He could have called a taxi or walked. This whole situation shouldn't become a huge scandal or anything, and Suga shouldn't get cancelled or get massive hate or anything, as he didn't hurt anyone and it was hopefully a one-time thing. But why can't some fans just accept the fact that what he did was wrong? He drove the scooter while drunk and did something illegal, period. It isn't the end of the world, but he is an adult who knows what is illegal and what isn't, so stop finding excuses to defend him. Because let's be honest, if it was either a less popular idol or a female idol, they would get cancelled and hated forever. Not saying this should happen to Suga, he apologized and hopefully learned from his mistakes, but let's acknowledge that he made a mistake and it was wrong and illegal. Soyeon has been getting hate for her pronunciation and English lyrics since Tomboy was released. People didn't like her rap because they thought the lyrics didn't make sense and that she didn't pronounce some words correctly. They also hated her for the lyrics in Queen Card and the way she pronounced the part, "Let's go on fearless, we came to take a win," in Super Lady. While I do agree that some of her lyrics are a bit hard to understand or just sentences that aren't grammatically correct, is it that big of a deal? She didn't do anything problematic, and English lyrics in so many K-pop songs are like this. Even in Western songs. So if you don't like the lyrics, the song, or Soyeon's pronunciation, then don't listen to it. There is no need to leave xenophobic comments and hate on her. Just ignore what you don't like and focus on what you do. I always hear some people complain about Liz and Gul's treatment in IVE. Some of these complaints are understandable, like Liz only getting 5 seconds of lines in Kitsch while being the main vocalists, which doesn't make sense at all, or Gul getting less screen time in their music videos. But some people only focus on that and disregard all the times where they were getting good treatment. For example, Liz got top 3 most lines in most of the songs on their IVE album, but only because she got the least lines in Kitsch everyone said she was super mistreated. Another example is people keep saying to this day that Gul is ignored by the fans, when she is literally one of the most biased and appreciated members now. Yes, she was ignored at the beginning of her career, but we need to move on and realize how some things change over time and how Gul is now so many people's bias. I feel like in this whole Le Sserafim vocal situation, people are either sending them literal death threats or saying they are K-pop's best vocalists, which is both wrong. We should acknowledge that Le Sserafim's vocals are not decent enough because at the end of the day they are performers and singers, so singing is a skill that they should be able to do at least decently. But the way people are telling them this is also wrong. Instead of pointing out the flaws and trying to help the members improve, people have been hating and insulting them way too harshly. There is a fine line between criticism and hate. But some people have been making up some of the worst excuses to defend their live singing, like Sakura being Japanese and had been trained as a J-pop idol, and J-pop idols aren't trained to sing, but she's been a K-pop idol since 2018, 6 years to improve and adjust to Korea's training system, which she didn't do. Another thing I heard is their dances being very bouncy and requiring energy, but they had poor live vocals even while standing on stage, so the dances aren't really that good of an excuse. HYBE should give them better dances where they can actually sing while doing them. We as fans have the right to expect a good performance from these idols, but I think it's already pretty clear that hate won't change anything, so just leave them alone. Some of the 3rd-gen K-pop stans are being super rude and childish towards 4th-gen groups and idols, claiming that they are untalented and that their music is boring. That they've probably never heard groups like Idol, Mix, Stray Kids, 17 or ITZY. The music in 4th-gen is super diverse if you look at more groups rather than just big 3 title tracks. Chasing trends has always been a thing in K-pop too. Some of these people just seem to have some superiority complex that might be linked to nostalgia of K-pop in 3rd gen, but it seriously reminds me of elderly people talking about the good old day, where there were still so many problems, but they only remember the good parts and look down on newer stans. Please enjoy your groups and memories without disrespecting others. Let me start off by saying that everyone is allowed to have an opinion and Blinks too, obviously, but this is just my opinion. So I genuinely think some Blinks are lying to themselves just to make Blackpink look good. Like, when they rank two groups, they will literally say Jisoo is a better rapper and singer than Soyeon and Mayan or Liz. They will always add categories like visual or popularity just to add more points for Blackpink. They will also say stuff like, Lisa also wrote some songs, and say she's a better writer than 3RACHA or Idol's producer line. They will also take any lyrics and somehow make them seem meaningful. I understand they love Blackpink, but you don't have to lie to yourself. They can still be your fave group, but you can acknowledge that other idols are stronger in some categories. Well, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video and please share your opinions in the comments. Bye!